Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and now the news in details. Ibrahim Magun probe expects some shock from findings. Presidency tells Nigeria. The presidency has informed Nigerians to brace up for surprises in the probe of Ibrahim Magun, former acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). Ibrahim Magun is currently being investigated by a presidential panel headed by Ayo Salami, former president of the Appeal Court, to probe the EFCC under Magun. Abubakar Malami, Attorney General of the Federation (AGF), has issued a memo which accused the suspended anti-graft agency boss to misconduct and insubordination. He was alleged to have mishandled the recovered loot and to have sold seized assets to his associates, among other allegations. Magun was detained at the Area 10 Force Criminal Investigations Department (FCID) in Abuja for 10 days before he was released. Subsequently, Magun wrote to the panel through his counsel, Wahab Shitu, investigate that the allegations was false. However, a presidential aide on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, said the presidency had been receiving some updates from the panel. Shehu added that the findings would shock Nigerians. I guess this is questions for the Justice Ayo Salami panel, and I must say that panel is composed of some of his country's most honored people with integrity who will do the right thing, he said. I am not going to preempt the panel investigations, but I just advise Nigerians to hold their heart in their hands. By the time they are done with this job and they come out with a report, prepare yourself for surprises. I don't know what will come out, but if the sense we are getting from what is being done over there is anything to go by, I think that Nigerians should not be confused by any outburst by anybody. So viewers, what do you think about this? What is your own take? The fact is that they have already preempted the outcomes of the panel investigations. We now know that the directions towards which the pendulum will swing. And anyway, we are waiting and watching with interest what will happen at the end of the day. We are waiting to see the final report about the EFCC chairman, Magun, and also Nigerians to prepare for surprises. There are so many things that we don't know that at the end of the day it will be exposed to all Nigerians. Then the presidency should rather prepare for a shocker too. Nigerians can never be surprised anymore by heart of misfeasance of high-ranking officers in and outside the presidency. That's just a fact about it. The thing is that the masses of the people are immune to surprise right now. They are immune to surprise. Let's hear what people are saying about it. They said, I do not expect anything good from APC and this administration, so I am not anyway going to be surprised at all. The worst that can happen is the reinstatement of Magun anything more. Nigeria is now ruled by the presidency this, presidency that. I beg, what did the president himself said? Is he in isolation center that he cannot come out and express himself and talk to his people, Nigerians? The only thing that we hear is the presidency said, presidency that. It is just so uncalled for. And not even Magun alone, there are many more of them too that are into this corruption lifestyle. And the fact is that nobody will be surprised, considering the surprises that is happening to President Buhari-led government, ranging from the disappearance of the president to London for unknown ailment to the silence, which the president visited the issues of national concern, to refusal of the president to remove the service chiefs, despite abysmal handlings of the war against terrorists that is resulting to the death of thousands of Nigerians, to Bullion Van Zaka during the last elections to remove of the APC chairman. And now Magun and several other surprises have immuned Nigerians' people sensibility to the extent that we are no longer surprised to the misfeasance of President Buhari-led government. Nigerians are no longer surprised. There is nothing that they can use to surprise Nigerians, because we all know this APC-led administration, President Muhammadu Buhari, it is nothing to write home about. So what kind of surprise again they don't want to give Nigerians about Magun? What kind of surprise? People say, what surprised again? What surprises again? I was convinced from the day one that Magu had skeletons in her cupboard, and that was why he refused to work with the Minister of Justice and why he was insubordinate. I know so. They said his presidency told you to come and tell us this, or Justice Ayo Salami-led panel. Have you forgotten that the panel consists of Tinubu boys from head to the panel? Just imagine Goose Chase. Mr. Shehu Gaba, you don't find your voice again? Where are two brothers, Lai Mohammed, that one lie die, and immature Femi Adesina failed government with corruptions hanging on their neck? You know, the fact is that this present administration is full of corruption. None of them are clean at all. Even this Magun that we're talking about, many of them are still there that we don't even know, that are full of corruption. That's just the fact about it. But I just hope the money and properties recovered are actually used for something else. Unlike the previous loot, they recovered have disappeared. They can recover loot, but then where do the money end up going to? That is what Nigerians don't know about. At the end of the day, we don't know where the money goes to. You know, people say that all this while President Buhari is always surprised and shocked over every matters. So now it is the turn of Nigerians to be surprised and shocked by the presidency. We already have our shocks absorber now. Not today. No matter what happens, Nigerians will continue to be baffled and mesmerized as to how Magu, of all people, could be investigated for corruption or any financial inappropriate. It shouldn't have happened. It is an unforgettable sin against the government and Nigeria itself. Nothing can surprise us in Nigeria. In the country has become a business project for some few elites. That's just the reality about it. I don't think anything can actually surprise Nigerians for now, because even this present administration, Nigerians doesn't even trust their leaders. They don't trust their leaders, especially this APC-led government administration. They don't trust their leaders at all, because they don't give us the assurance to even believe in them. They don't give us the assurance. You know, they say that why are these people at the helms of affairs of our countries think Nigerians are full? Please, which surprise? What haven't we experienced from our corrupt leaders, both past and present? Even if Magu and his godfather sold Nigerians coats of arms, what can we do about it? All our corrupt leaders are working freely. We didn't talk. That's just it. They believe that nobody can query them. And that is the reason why they work freely without any conscience at all. The reality is that Shehu has given us a hint of the outcome. Because this man recently denied the insinuations that he was behind the media trials of Mr. Magu by writing all sorts of unprintable allegations against the suspended EFCC boss. True none. The manner he runs to media houses these days clearly indicates that he has more than person interest in Magu's trial. I wonder what Shehu has to hide. There is nothing for them to hide this time around. Every of their evil agenda will soon be exposed by the grace of God. But the fact boils down to a reality that Nigerians cannot be surprised. There's nothing they can use to surprise Nigeria. You know, they said that, attention, we are waiting patiently to hear the panels after conclusion. We are aware that reputations will be soiled and head rolls unexpected will happen. People will be ashamed and disgraced thanks to the Mr. Malami's memo, thanks to presidency admittance, thanks to the panelists. The only surprise that Nigeria will receive is for the panelists to tell us that Magu never stole. That's just the only surprise. And Nigerians will never be surprised at any unfolding situations again. They have seen it all from our leaders and corrupt politicians. They have seen it all. So guys, what do you think? What is your own take about this? Your comment is highly appreciated. And kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. Thank you so much. Stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you and me. Bye.